God destroyed Solomon and Gomorrah. And this is my way of destroying the whore, destroying the beast. Because I'm not saying I'm any better. And what's crazy is I'm going to lose everything that I work for. She got me beat out of like close to 10 stacks, but it wasn't 10 stacks. That and I lost all the money. And the thing is that she said she'd give me the Mustang in exchange for the money loss, and that her friend took me and my church friend's money. Father of four kids. Well, now since I get out now, I don't get the Mustang, but yet I got these rims to put them on the Mustang because she gave me the Mustang. But now all of a sudden, since she's putting me out, I don't get the Mustang, which is all good. But the thing is, I realize why firemen they don't get sued because nothing will negate the prevention of fire and safety except a fireman. And to a fireman, it's not just another life loss. Normally, when a fireman doesn't save someone's life, they kill themselves. They can't live with themselves. To a doctor, it's just another life. So I understand why firemen are not sued. But should this lady be sued? She can't even keep boarding on her own horses. And then I know the ladies' names that take the antipsychotics, their whole names, and I don't think they should be allowed to board anywhere. I do. I think they're a bad influence on young girls that come to equestrian centers trying to do something that's an activity that will make them happy by joining something that's some kind of extracurricular activity. But if there's anyone that wants a mule like me, that wants to give me free boarding like this lady did, but made it as a relationship the whole time she was playing me and taking advantage of me. So if there's anybody who wants to give me free boarding, let me work sun up and sundown, feed your horses and take care of your horses and shovel poop, I'll be more than happy to. I don't ask for much. I'm happy with food in my mouth and a roof over my head. And a lot of people ain't that like that. But I do love a woman next to me, man. And it hurts that I ain't got no woman. You know, the woman I thought that I loved just lied to me the whole time. She played me. I'm so sick. I'll probably write a song like Bob Marley did and Ben Harper. Because I don't feel no love. She'd rather do the cockroach. She listens to music like, do the cockroach, yeah. Do the cockroach, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Now, how is that couples therapy? Cockroaches don't hang with grasshoppers. My God. Black widow eats her mate. Paramantis, the woman paramantis, eats the male paramantis. But those are insects. Those are like locusts. That's not what God intended. So, I got to go back homeless, jobless, and hungry because the woman I fell in love with is still married, not getting a divorce, strung out on heroin, a drinker, an alcoholic, a drug user frequently, and manipulates everyone around her. She is nothing but a snake. She's so small. She don't have a heart. She's heartless. She has a little bitty heart, so she's cold heart. She's straight heartless. She's a little bitty thing. So her heart can't be so big. Her brain definitely ain't big. Because she needs to use it something other than a horse hat rack. And then her grandpa was a transvestite. Her grandpa's parents, her great grandparents, made her grandpa be a homosexual, a transvestite. Dressed him up as a girl his whole life and made him be a girl. That's what kind of family she comes from. Now, where are the morals in that story? All the people downtown that hoped on my downfall when I got out of the streets, I'm just going to show y'all again that no matter what, maniac can do it with or without someone. Friends, girlfriend, I'm going to make it with or without someone. But if I got to use the community resources, then I'm going to use them. But the one thing about it is, I'm about to show you what life's about, people. How come there's never a fairy tale ending? How come there's never a fairy tale ending to a story like mine? Somebody please tell me why there's not ever a fairy tale ending to a story like mine. Because I can't save them. Even God can't save this one. And the Coast Guards couldn't save my girl They look like a calendar girl. So what's the difference? Looks can be deceiving? Very well, they can. The devil comes in all shapes, sizes, and forms. Matter of fact, I prayed the demons out of his house. They ain't in here with me. They're after the demon woman, the demon child, the military brat that has no manners, that was spoiled, and her daddy should have popped her mouth for all her foul language she uses. So, if there's anybody that wants the water buckets cleaned, sprayed off, then emptied, then refilled with the water, hoses rolled back up, troughs cleaned, filled, emptied whenever they need to be done. Fences break, I know how to check them, fix them, repair them. It doesn't matter. I know how to get hay. I know how to get 1,000 pounds of hay. How much hay a horse eats, and I know also the things about food, grain, and oats, and how to feed, how much it takes to feed how many horses. I also have what it takes to run a horse business. I just don't have the funds. Uh, I think that sometimes they give people opportunities that doesn't deserve them, and it's not right in life. And it's like a lot of people that get SSI checks, they don't really deserve them, and they use the system and get away. There's someone like me, I can't get a helping hand, and I'm not even looking for a handout, and I'll work for mine. So let's not only feed the horses, we brush the manes, we take care of them, we clean their feet, and it stinks. The feet stink bad. But the thing is you even got to clean the horse's sheath, and that's kind of gross. Like this one time, I come down there to the barn, and the girl's holding the horse by his thing, and I said to myself, I didn't know what to do because I was off guard. And she said, "What?" I said, "I can't believe what you're doing." She said, "Oh, I'm just telling time." I said, "Oh, okay." So I was like, "What time is it?" And she told me the time. I looked down, and that's what time my watch said. So then I come back another time down there 2 weeks later, and the same girl's doing the same thing with the horse. She's got her hands on his genitals. And I said, "What are you doing?" She said, "I'm telling time." I said, "Oh, yeah, what time is it?" And she tells me the exact time it's on my watch. Well, I come back down there again. About 2 weeks later, the same boarder is doing the same thing with the horse. Well, this time she's jacking him off. And so I already got used to this by now because it doesn't happen twice with me seeing this. So I said, "Let me guess. You're telling time." She said, "No, I'm winding this clock, dummy." If you meet a woman that loves horses, that's the reddest of red flags. She's going to love her horse more than you. This woman has been given numerous horses. There's like 14 on the compound. It has to be taken care of, groomed for shows, run back and forth, load trailers, unload trailers, collect hay, get hay, drop bank account checks in the bank that I never get paid for. The only thing I do is get board and food. And I get no pay besides a $50 child support payment a month. She pays for my son's child support. And that sucks that I can't afford to give no more than that to my son. But the thing is, I go buy him 4 pair of shoes. I'm allowed to only see him for like 2 hours. So she expects Jordans, 4 pairs of Jordans, and I get to see my son for 2 hours. And she gets stuff like that anytime she asks for it. And, that's probably why the child support issue. My mom and dad raised my son. My son's mom is so sorry that she drives a BMW on big rims and don't even raise my son. For 6 years, she collected child support. She collected WIC. She collected all kinds. She collected a first check. Why, the whole time, my parents raised the son. Now, where's the justice in this? Now, judges say that I'm not capable of being a parent, but I've took parenting classes. I think that I live up to a role model's expectations. And if you don't, you ain't American. So I'm here to bust your bubble. Looks can be deceiving. Now, everybody's guilty. Some people are and ain't even punished. You tell me, people. Are we going to wisen up, or are we just going to be blind? Because the blind's going to lead a blind in the ditch. Now, this ain't two broke girls in my Mama ran a bar tab up on a bartender that she couldn't pay, and that's who my daddy is. But I'm just telling you this. Now, I feel that it sucks to be a broke man or a broke girl. And it's hard when you're making pennies and not getting nothing out of it. Now, I mean, I donate plasma. I come bring the money back to her. I know I'm saving lives, and I pray I don't have no diseases. And I pray God heal all disease. And the thing is, donating bone marrow hurts. And you can also donate bone marrow, people. There's good people out here that believe in saving lives. And there's some people that don't even care. They're all about themselves. They don't care about nothing else. They're such a snake, and they don't care about nothing but themselves as long as they get in the rat. And you know what they're doing? Picking on the rat. The rat can't defend itself when it's a snake. But you know who likes a rat? And the woman that I'm with, she's a rat. She's worse than a rat. She's the snake. You see what I'm saying? There's nothing worse than a rat than a snake. And I ain't lying neither. I'm a bear. I go in another bear's cave and take it over. Because I know about business. If you fail to plan, then you're planning to fail. Common sense. You're going to plan to fail if you fail to plan. So you better start thinking and don't fail to plan. So start planning so you don't fail by not planning. Do you understand? Life's not too demanding, people. It's easy. I know it's not a slut, and everybody wishes that life was easy like a slut. And they say it's a bitch, but it's really not. I like bitches, so I like life. I love y'all, people. I'm going to sleep. Tomorrow's a new day.